Good afternoon, everyone. In this video, we will extract the algorithmic levels of LEND. This is one of the powerful tokens. Personally, I have made some great benefits. Also, I know friends who made more than $100,000 from a simple capital. So that's why we should add this token to our whitelist, and you should keep your eyes open because there is some more coming. So before we start, thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. I will be so happy to share the knowledge of the algorithmic trading, which is based on the manually tools. Okay, and this is very simple and everyone can use. I know now quantitative algo trading is very difficult for people. Not all the people have the time, at least, to program or get to learn the programmation. So I think by using some manual tools, we can have a probability to make money. And this is based on my experience. So follow me. I will be so happy to share all this knowledge for free. And you have my word, nothing will be premium, nothing will be paid. Just subscribe to my channel, support me, and add me on Twitter if you have any inquiries or you have any questions. I'm not looking to be famous or something like that. I'm just willing to help you guys. So thank you very much for liking this video and support this content. This is the secrets where people are making money. So thank you. Now let's begin. This is LEND. Okay, I don't know how to spell this in English because based on my second language, which is French, we can spell it Aave. Okay, maybe it's Aave or Aave, but I think it's in French it's Aave. So we call it LEND. This is the Genesis candle. This is where the algorithms actually are getting the database. Okay, this is where the algorithms are getting the database. So like I said, there is a high. Okay, there is a high and there is a low. You can see here that the market start to break out, then we failed, and we can see a capitulation candle. This is what we call shooting star, one of the powerful reversal candles. And you guys should be careful when you see this in the markets at any place, okay? At any financial market. This is a candle of capitulation. That means that the majority of traders are now throwing their tokens, throwing their stocks, whatever is the market, and you should be careful trading and never change your idea until we engulf. Okay, we engulf. I mean by engulfing, simply by breaking the high and closing higher than the high of the candle. So this is a monthly chart. Every candle represents 1 month. Okay, and let's start. So we should not actually take care of this candle here, but we can use it for many reasons. I will show you how you can deal with it. Now we have, this is a significant point where the market actually starts to drop and shows some capitulation, and people now are willing to get land out of their pockets. Okay, so this is, like I said, the first, and we should be careful now trading this algorithmic level, 0. Let's say 2. Okay, the 0.2, it's almost 0.0192, but as a correct number, we can set our, let's say, horizontal lines at 0.02. So we can program our subconscious mind about these numbers, correct numbers. So you can see, okay, another recorrection, and we failed. Okay, we failed. This is another powerful, okay, another powerful candle. It's called the bearish engulfing, and the bearish engulfing actually it's more powerful if it appears actually in, let's say, a top or a high. Okay, if it's actually failed to break higher than supports or it's resistance, but if it breaks or failed to break, sorry, then you should be careful trading the bearish engulfing. So a capitulation from the 0.02, which is called a rebound. Okay, a rebound from this level here simply shows that there is more coming. Now let's set at the low of this candle here, which is the bearish engulfing, and we can now set in our minds that we should be in the market when the price breaks higher than the bearish engulfing. Nothing else. A breakout lower than this level will be a significant signal, okay, to get out of the market if you are willing to buy more. So this is what happens. You can see that the price actually respects and shows some kind of, let's say, interesting to buy land. But like I said, another new capitulation candle appears. That's why I told you you should be careful trading this kind of patterns, this kind of candles at any place. Okay, you remember, at any place, this is one of the places. So keep watching what happens. Okay, the breakouts happens. Now you can see there is another let's say significant algorithmic movement appears to be in the market, and which is another closure higher than this level. Okay, another closure higher than this level. So you can say why the market stops at this lows here. And don't forget, guys, we are analyzing the markets in the monthly. So this simple movement here, it's actually costs you a lot. It does cost you a lot. It's 50%. Okay, from the low, the high, all the way to the low, it's 65% or 66. So it's not easy. So now I want you simply to predict every supports and every resistances by one tool, which is like every time we share a video, the 5 circles. So the 5 circles, this is the low and this is the highs. So this is 2 keys. This is 2 significant keys. So like that. Okay. Okay. So you can see that the market stopped at 2.61. And we can have also our next level, the 3.61, the 4.23, and the 4.61. I know there is many people who can't really understand what I mean by these levels, but by practicing you will understand. So why the price didn't actually goes below the 2.61 and continues to the downside at visiting the 3.61? Simply because the algorithms now can see absolutely this is a good price. Okay, this is a good price. This is where the people now are willing to buy more. You should be careful at any, I don't mean by any, but you should be careful where you set your orders. Okay, I mean, there is a lot of, let's say, alluring levels which people can now buy or makes them buy. So based on just this simple corrective wave, this is a corrective wave, this is an impulsive wave, and this is a corrective wave. You can see that the 5 circles actually gives you more algorithmic levels and gives you a lot of chances, okay? A lot of chances. So like I said, you should be drawing all the lines by pointing them at the high of the circle. You can see that the market actually drops in the same level here, okay? So many people, yeah, you may see this candle, but you will never understand what happens. It's, oh, it's a reversal candle. It's a bearish candle. Why? Why does this candle appear? And you will ask yourself, and you will never find answers actually. If you don't use this algorithmic tools, you will never get an answer. Don't let them fool you, telling you there is some moving average, for example. No, indicators are indicators, but algorithmic tools are algorithmic tools. This is the secret. I dare you to give me only one significant market, okay, based on the computers, I mean by algorithms, and have not actually insert the database of the 5 circles, which is the numbers. I dare you. You cannot find it. Simply because this is the secret. Okay, this is the secret. So let's continue and see what happens next. We can see that the market actually sets a highs, okay, at this level here, and some kind of, let's say, drops, but not fully, not 100%. So now we should be careful trading the market and use the 100% algorithmic levels. There is another algorithmic levels based on the timing, which is the 5 time zone. Okay, the 5 time zone. So this is the low and this is the high. So you can see that from this line here at the 21 of the 5 time zone, another impulsive wave starts to appear. And guess what? We are close to another significant date that gives us that probably the wave could end at the 1 of October. Okay, the 1 of October. You can see here another corrective wave. Here, the end of the wave. Also, you can see that the market continues without showing any significant, let's say, significant bullish movement, and the market continues all the way to the 0.003. So let's remove this 5 time zone, and we should be careful now at this time here, which is the 1 October. Okay, and the 1, this is the beginning of another month. So this is September, okay, and 1 October. Actually, I think we are close. Okay, we are close. So we should be careful trading the markets, because we are so close now to the 1 October, which is the beginning of another new candle, another month. So you can answer me in the comment section. Do you think, okay, do you think we can have another pump or another dump? What do you think, guys? Can you tell me in the comment section, what do you think? Is there any pump coming or a dump coming? And how can we benefit simply from these levels? And we should, let's say, trade them professionally and extract them professionally. And the most important thing is to make money from it. So do you think there is a pump coming or there is a dump? Okay, let me know in the comment section. So if your answer actually is a pump coming, so I think you're at some points you're wrong. Okay, why? So there is a pump here. Let's calculate the percentages. It's almost 27,000% and more. Now, people who have to buy land, actually, they will be afraid. Now, the fear, this is what we call a collective perception, okay, of what we call a fear in the markets. Now, this collective perception that all the majority of traders can have is, what if we breaks higher than this level, and what if we not? I mean by the higher, actually, it is the resistance. It is the high of the month. It's the high of the week also. Okay, this is the resistance. Okay, so the majority of traders will have, let's say, like I said, a collective perception. That's, what if we fail? Are we safe? Of course, they are not safe, because 20, yes, almost. Excuse me, let me check again. It's almost more than, it's 29,000%. It's very risky. So what if we bought, for example, land at the price of today, and we had, let's say, a dump to 0.07 to back to zero, we need to have more than 600%. Okay, it's very risky. if you want to have a correct risk management, you should never calculate the dump. You should calculate how you can get to your points. I mean by your entry point, how to recover. This is 70%. And from this wave here, okay, to here is 99%. But actually it is not 99%. It is almost, let's say, 25,000%. Now people will be afraid to buy land, and they will have fear that the markets will have, let's say, a dump or a reverse, start to reverse. Okay, so guys, if you want to scalp and have some pips, you can simply wait the markets at how the market will behave later after we skip the 1 of October, okay, which is the 29th September, some kind of I mean the beginning of the month. Okay, let's just adjust. Okay, sorry. Okay, yes, okay, the 1 October. So just let's wait to see if there is any probabilities that the market can, let's say, get another accumulation, so we can start. So the key for this cryptocurrency here is simply this high here. Okay, the high, which is 0.9. It's almost the $1. Okay, the $1. What is the, let's say, the bad signal that this candle here, this cryptocurrency have? Simply, this is the first high and this is the second high. So if you see any low lower than the 0.042 or 40, then you should be careful. Something like 0.32, you should be careful that the market now will target another new lows, and people will reap their results, or will reap their rewards. Okay, so this is all for land. This is the algorithmic levels. This is how we trade. You can wait another year, I think, for this beautiful, I mean, this powerful token. Okay, and you should buy. I'm talking now to investors. Okay, you should buy at the 0.03, 05, 04. Depends. If you see any reversal candle here, then you can buy and get some pips. Okay, for example, from here to here, it's almost 300%. From here to here, it's almost 250. From here to here, it's almost 1000%. Now it's a question of time. This is it, guys. It's a question of time. I promise you to share the knowledge that will help you how to identify the market's conditions and how to get the market conditions into your benefits. Okay, so let me just give you another advice, which is actually the indicator that will help you to stay away of the markets if there is any bearish, let's say, bearish movements coming. Okay, so here, indicators, moving average, click here, 100, and then as long as we are in an uptrend, so we should look for the lows as maximum as we can. So now you can see that the market is trading below the moving average, and this is one of the significant bearish signal. Okay, and we should be careful now, because as long as we are below the moving average, depends on what any time frame, we should be careful at trading it, or trading this chart or this cryptocurrency or any market. Okay, so the last chance for the land is the moving average 100 at, okay, 0.36. This is the last chance for this market. This is the last chance for the land. So if any breakouts below this level here, you should be careful holding the land, and you should be having another thoughts to sell your tokens and wait for a next, let's say, dump in order to buy more. You can accumulate during the dump, and you can wait for the retest of the okay, sorry, retest for this level here. You can see that the market actually is trading at this high, and this is the low. So inside this wave, the markets are trading. Okay, you can see that there is some false breakout here, and it could be, I wish it could be a retest for this high, but I don't think so. Okay, so if we failed, then there is a more coming, and I think the markets have to recover and have to reap the benefits and the rewards, and then give a chance to you and other investors. So thank you very much, guys. Stay away from emotions. Fear and greed are actually into the benefits of the algorithms. Trade on what you see, not what you feel, actually, not even what you think, but what you feel. So thank you, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I invite you also, like I said, to my Twitter account. Contact me if you have any questions and inquiries. Thank you very much. See you later.